Going
$50,000 My
on?
Team Unlimited Tournament.
What's going on? It's your boy Brooklyn Lil Truth, aka General Truth, y'all, and I'm back again with another video. Let's go ahead and get this right.
And today, Greg, it's about the NBA. But tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
I think everyone realizes it's not something we can take for granted. Cherish those moments with your loved ones. They're likely to be your fondest memories.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Doncic. MP is out there with Powell. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardaway in a three. And the dunk by MP.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Where we going?
Brown kicks to Tatum.
Where we going?
In the corner, Horford with it.
Negative. I like that.
Here's Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. I spoke with the Celtics head coach a little bit ago. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump, and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. Now here's Williams. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Wow.
Over in the corner, White. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Hardaway. 12 points his last outing. Tatum against Doncic. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 5. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Williams.
Come on, bro.
Finished off by Williams.
He's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Doncic finds Powell. On the wing, Hardaway. The shot. And it's Dallas with another.
You know, really, Hardaway Jr., guys, is a threat to score from anywhere, especially this area, as we just saw.
Pass to Horford. Jacks up a three. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Dallas, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside Irving. Back to Doncic. Passes it to MP. And yes, it's good. MP's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Horford, no luck.
Really thought you had a second one, huh?
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Hardaway. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Here's MP. Powell trying to free himself up. And MP gets it to go
Get
on
him
the
off.
assist by Doncic.
Doncic is so multifaceted.
Is he crazy?
A stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Substitution on the floor.
What we doing? 80.
Outside Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Tim Hardaway picks one up. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum.
What?
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's White in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Negative.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And they've also been pressuring the ball tonight. You don't get this many
Bro,
steals
these people at this
without
point
making
is doing whatever they want to do.
Now, Tatum following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Tatum against Hardaway. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
To the left wing. Horford the pass to Williams. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
I know they want to make Williams a stretch 4 or 5, but the mid-range jumper at present is still where he's most comfortable.
Now here is Hardaway. In the corner, it's MP. Irving. Whistle blows. The bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's a multi-dimensional scorer, always attacking.
Inside. There's Williams, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Mavericks trailed by 6. Outside, Green to the paint. Here's MP. Out to Hardaway. Down low. Here's Irving. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Irving's got 10.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
At the top of the key, Horford. White looking around. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Rockets checked in for the Celtics. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Irving kicks to Doncic. Back to Irving. Shoots over Brogdon. Irving
I don't
can't get it to
understand why
go.
Irving would do
Boston
something
leading
like
by
that.
6. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Green. Brown outside. Broke loose. And here is Doncic. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass, all around, and just his effort level was off the charts.
Here's White after the made shot
What we
from
doing?
MP.
What we doing? Okay.
Irving against
Hey.
Rodney. The Mavericks pull it in. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
And you know, they might not be in the same conference, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference too.
In a fast break now for the Celtics. Brown's got the ball.
Wow.
Count it. Good. Brogdon's got
Sorry.
2.
Boy, Brown not just a super
Whole
athlete,
bunch of
folks,
sorries,
but
bro.
he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
They get it back.
Wow.
MP. And the
Wow.
rejection by
All
Tatum.
right.
The shooting numbers just
That's
aren't
awesome.
there yet in the court.
Mavericks foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Third
An
personal foul.
85% shooter there.
That'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so
The
far.
end of the first half with the score. The Celtics 47. The Mavericks 45.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
On the court for the Mavericks. MP is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr.
Indeed.
Then there's Dwight
Indeed,
Powell.
indeed.
Then there's Doncic, and it's Irving in at the 2.
What we got going
Boy,
on
that
here?
quick trigger mindset, when Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Williams finds Tatum. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And that one falls for Tatum. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drop that happened a moment
Hey,
ago.
what we doing?
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Good on the bucket.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
Doncic against White. Doncic kicks to Irving. Pass to MP. The kick out to Irving. 4 on the clock. Over Brown. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Irving.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Doncic against White. Back to Tatum. For the 3. They get it again. Here's Williams. Great D that time from Powell.
Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lead.
That gives them the lead.
Indeed.
Irving's got 18 points.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
The pass to Tatum. Back to Horford. For 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. White finds Horford. Here's Tatum. Guarded by Hardaway. Pulls from the top of the key. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Tatum.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league. They're on display now.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Timeout called the Celtics. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Austin making some changes. Williams is checked in for Robert Williams. Malcolm Brogdon.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Mavericks now. Hardaway with a wide open look. And right through it goes. Hardaway has got the lead up to 8 now for Dallas.
I can get 25.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. White is out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Williams at the pivot spot. And in the middle, that's the Boston 5.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
My God.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's White, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler and has some good moves, too.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Horford. A three-pointer, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's MP.
Crazy.
Assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Tatum on the wing. Horford up top. Outside, White. Shoots over Doncic. And it's White missing. Mavericks leading by 11. Here's MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
Feeds it to MP. And MP throws it down.
Boy, beautiful dime there by Kyrie. We've seen him improve as a passer since he's been in the league.
And White kicks to Horford. Tatum against Hardaway. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Tatum.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And so Tatum nails them both.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Doncic dishes to Powell. Pass to MP. On the wing, Doncic. Light covering, and the shot goes in. Doncic has got the lead up to 12 now for the man.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
Outside, White.
Where we going?
Lays it up off the glass. White's got 5 points now this quarter.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the
Are
glass.
you crazy?
25 points for MP.
25.
You're
Nah.
taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player, make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
The three from MP. They grab their own miss. Oh, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, intensity always a good thing, and Powell
I don't
brings
understand, though. I have a
solid
70.
and getting
But
after
it's okay.
offensive rebounds for his team.
Tatum drives in. Tatum draws the double. White wide open. He fires. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory
for the Mavericks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
Well, I thought he did a little bit of everything out there tonight, notching the triple-double in style. He was a difference maker.
There's the feed to MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jason Tatum.
It goes on Jason Tatum.
Personal
Yeah, the
foul.
defender all over.
Team foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For the Mavericks, number 99.
Both shots good from the strike.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Hauser. And again, it's Boston converting. And so it's Dallas winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Indeed. Indeed. Oh, Lord.
Hey, congrats on the win. Now, it looked like you were in attack mode from the outset tonight. What made you so aggressive out there?
I'm him. That's why. I'm a born,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
definitely came out looking to put in work. You know, I know there's been some talk or whatever about my shooting, but I think I silenced some folks tonight. You know, I'm a born scorer, man. I never had trouble putting the ball in the hoop.
So, do you see yourself as the go-to player on this team?
I wouldn't say that, though.
That's not really for me to say. You know, that kind of thing is obvious from what you see on the court. You watched the game tonight, John. What do you think?
Well, I think you look like a go-to player. Congrats.
Yo, nice work at the press conference, man.
Think so?
Yeah, you handled it beautifully. Nate White has a way of getting under people's skin, but you remained calm.
All right, all right. Mila, what you think?
I think you played it
Come
like a
on, baby
modern day
girl,
Richard
talk to me.
Hatch.
Indeed.
Who?
Only the legendary winner of the very first season of a little show called Survivor.
Okay, Mila here is like a survivor, historian or something. Just-
That tracks.
It's the most underrated show of all time, and I'm not going to stop until it gets the respect it deserves.
Noted. Ashley, please take over.
Okay, this leak happened sooner than we would have liked, but that is okay. All it means is that we've got to double down on winning over the fans. We can't make our final push against Othello until they have your back.
Why not?
There's a huge PR component to this, and we need to win on all fronts to give you the best possible chance at a favorable outcome.
I mean, if the fans aren't on your side, then Phil Boyer most likely won't be on your side, too.
Yeah.
And fandom is tribal. If you're not part of the tribe, it doesn't matter how right you are.
Oh,
the
my
tribe
God.
will speak. And then it'll extinguish your torch with a hollowed out coconut attached to a
That's
stick.
another survivor reference.
Yeah, I
for
think I
you
caught
guys.
that one.
Too far.
Okay, anyway, continuing with the fans sounds fine, but I'm going to need some direction. Where should I focus?
Look, Uncle Bobby's the key. Of all the people we've singled out, he holds the most sway, not only with the fans, but with the organization. Now, he sponsored a ton of their camps, paid for in-game advertising, held events with their players. If Bobby is on your side, we'll be ready to move to phase 2.
Well, you mean phase 3?
No, phase 2.
Phase 1 was the John Luck interview.
Okay, and Bobby was phase 2. So phase 3 is whatever comes
Look,
next.
it doesn't matter what phase it is. Just focus on Bobby, all right?
Do you need to go over our plan for him again?
No. You guys laid it out pretty well for me.
All right, then it's settled. Once we got Bobby in our pocket, we'll launch our final offensive.
Nope.
Shock and awe, baby.
No, I told you there are no military references. They don't play well.
Look, you gotta just lighten up, Ashley. Come on.
Indeed. Yeah, it's real. You've been able to contribute. Okay. Ooh. That's nice. I like this stuff. Well, guys, chill. Y'all already know what's going on. Sub, do all that good stuff, y'all. Like, sub, do all that good stuff, y'all.